painting, whatever it is, it's a release. Whether we study it in a skill base where we develop it in a more complex manner, it's still inside a very simplistic need of expressing yourself.
Without art, you revert to an almost pre-humanoid condition.
I think we'd just be zombies. A bunch of people just walking around without, like, you know, a sense of direction.
I would not at all be who I am today. I probably wouldn't even be alive today.
I don't think I would know myself yet.
I can't see life without art.
I think art is a type of food. It's a food for the body, for the spirit, for the mind, for the ear.
Art is a way to be completely who you are. Like, you're not holding back who you think you are. It's not who you think you are, it's really who you are.
Word of mouth is one thing, but when you see like a film, you really believe it.
Music is sound, is life, is breath, is everything to me and to everyone who really lives it.
I don't sleep at night if I don't have at least like a verse or a hook written.
I had a teacher that was very dedicated, and she told me that, you know, I showed some skill. So I joined the art club and I became addicted ever since.
I was just the kid who sat in the back, and if you talk to her, she'd talk to you, and that's it. For some reason, I decided, hey, let's try out for theater. And that really brought me out of this shell.
In music, I found a refuge. It's a place where we can come to when we're in need.
Sometimes at night, I just wake up in the middle of the night, too many things on my mind, and I pull the sketchbook out and I just start a new piece.
For me, especially that I'm a dancer, and if I'm having the worst day, I can turn on a song and just be like,
I know I can let everything go. All of my emotions, everything I have, this ball of stress is just gone.
Whatever emotion you're going through comes out in the art.
Whatever you want to do, just you show whatever's inside of you visually, mentally.
There's no more holding back or restraint on what you just wanna get out of your system. It's just going. It goes and it goes, and that release, it feels amazing.
Art was always a part of my life. It's always been a part of who I am.
I owe my entire life to art, and that's why I'm dedicating my entire life to art. I just can't function without it. Oh gosh.
There's beauty in mathematics and physics, there's beauty in biology, there's beauty in the creation of life, but there's as much beauty in a good symphony or a well-written popular rock song.
5 years ago, I went to China and I interviewed some of the teachers, and they mentioned that the government had cut music from their curriculum for 3 years. Then they saw the scores in math and science lower. Now they realized, what have we done different? And when they came to the realization that they had cut music from their elementary programs, they brought it back. And sure enough, the scores went up.
What it does for students, it does help them to think, to use more critical thinking, and to analyze things more.
To be an effective instructor, you must have art.
Without the arts, really, we're just teaching, basically, if we were teaching robots, and we're not robots. We have emotions, and we need to be catered through that.
To say art is not important, you are destroying culture. You are truncating emotional, intellectual growth.
Art is intertwined with every single subject matter, every core. You have to understand math in order to understand how the human face is broken down. You have to understand science in order to make paint.
We need to teach the whole child, and it's not just the education, your academics of a student. It's the whole child, so that they can become better in society and be a vital part of our society.
The arts are the core of humanity. And unfortunately, the world hasn't come to the universal understanding that we must covet them as something precious. We must understand that it is who you are. It is not only who you are as a person, but who you are as a member of society.
Most of the students that were able to contribute the most had some musical training, had some artistic training. knew something about theater, knew something about film, because the arts is about life. To me, it's all about art. Teaching is art. If there's no art to it, it's dead.
When I mentioned that in college I want to study acting and theater, what bothers me is for someone to think that I'm dumb in choosing a career in acting. What's dumb is to not pursue something that could fulfill your life.
We need these people that have like these dreams that are bigger than us. Like, we need those people, because life would be boring without artists. We need someone to take that risk.
Walk the walk and prove people wrong. I mean, what better thing to do than what you love, and then work at it so hard that eventually you can turn around and say, look at me now.
Yeah, I might not pay all the bills on time, but I'm doing what I love. And if I'm doing what I love, that makes me happy. Nothing in the world matters.
You have to, in what you do, pick what you enjoy. If you follow a path for money, but don't enjoy it, you'll probably not be particularly successful at it.
If you only do something for commercial success, then there is no love of what you're doing. That's the success of the arts. That's it. That's how you live life.
I think you should always have a part of you. You should always look into something that you enjoy and that is fun for you.
If your passion is to dance, dance every single day. You know, run out of breath. If your passion is art, then paint every day. Just don't stop. And eventually, people will just get the point.
I think I could find happiness through anything, because, you know, that's what art has taught me. But I know what I want, and if I was doing anything else, I'd be very sad.
I know that every day I will wake up excited, knowing that my day is going to be filled with something I love. That's what I'm pursuing. I'm not pursuing a career that's gonna break me or that's gonna make me. I'm pursuing something that I find beautiful and that makes me beautiful.
My name is Andres Jimenez, and I'm a filmmaker.
I'm a painter.
I'm an actress.
I'm a dancer.
I'm a musician.
I'm an actress.
I'm a filmmaker.
I'm a musician.
And I'm an artist.